Hello language learners, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is conditional sentences. What is a conditional sentence? A conditional sentence tells what would or might happen under certain conditions. It has an adverb clause beginning with if and an independent clause. The if clause gives a condition in which the other clause would be true, and the independent clause includes a modal verb like will, would, could, might, etc. Let's see one example. If it's cold, I will wear a jacket. If Johnny had studied, he would have gotten a better grade. Let's revise parts of a conditional sentence. If it rains, I will take an umbrella. So this sentence has a condition or if clause, that is, if it rains. And the second part is a result or main clause, that is, I will take an umbrella. The action in main clause can only be happened when a certain condition in if clause is fulfilled. Structure of conditional sentences. Conditional sentences exist in two ways. First, it would be if clause and then main clause, just like if it rains, comma, the picnic will be cancelled. We can write it in a reverse way as well. Like first is main clause and then the if clause. The picnic will be cancelled if it rains. You can see over here that if we have begun our sentence with if clause, then the comma is required over here, separating the two clauses. But over here, if you are using if for joining, then there is no comma. Conditional types. Zero conditional, then conditional type 1, conditional type 2, and conditional type 3, which is first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional as well. We have already done conditional type 1. I will give the link in the description box. Today we are reading conditional type 2. Let's get started. Conditional type 2 or second conditional. Let's read this sentence. If I had a lot of money, I would buy an expensive car. Let's read one more example. If I were rich, I would buy an expensive car. With these two examples, we can easily observe that this conditional describes an imaginary, impossible, or unlikely situation in present or future. So this is also called impossible conditional or imaginary conditional as well. Let's see the structure of this conditional. In if clause, it's if plus subject and then past indefinite. Then in main clause, subject plus would, could, or might plus base form of verb. Let's understand with examples that where we could use would, could, or might. Would is used for certainty when you are sure about some situation. Like if you trained him, he would win the race. Over here, would is showing the certainty that only this training is missing, otherwise he would definitely win. The surety is there in would. Could is used for ability or possibility. If he were taller, he could play basketball professionally. Could is showing the ability over here that he was not tall enough to play basketball. Otherwise, he was able to play. Next one. If you trained him, he could win the race. Now over here, this could is showing the possibility. Only training is missing, otherwise, it is the possibility that he would win the race. Next is might. Might is used for weak possibility. Like, if he ran faster, he might catch the bus. Might is showing over here very, very less chances of catching the bus, even if he ran faster. So that is all about second conditional, that how we use would for certainty, could for ability and possibility, and might for very, very weak possibility. Hope you have understood it nicely. If you like the video, kindly comment and share. That's all for today. Stay blessed.